Lee, it's a third successive defeat. Was this good enough?
No, not first half. I thought the first half was absolutely shambolic. I thought that we turned up like we were on holiday already. And I told him in no uncertain terms at half time, it's probably the worst I've lost it. And it shouldn't be really, because we're safe, we haven't got anything to play for, but we've got pride to play for. And I've got pride, and Cam's got pride, and it isn't acceptable. And people put their money back in here to come and watch us today, and the performance weren't up to scratch. We caused ourselves a problem by going 2-0 down yet again. And it's the story of our season where, I mean, listen, very unfortunate losing Aaron after 30 seconds of the game. Literally 30 seconds we've had to make a sub. That hurt us because he'd give us the width. We're putting a centre midfielder on and right midfield. But no, we just, we've conceded again today from a jumped out tackle, because it doesn't hurt people enough to want to tackle properly. Maybe they've got deals lined up elsewhere, I don't know. We've conceded from a corner. We've conceded from a penalty. Never a pen, but it's still given. And we've conceded from giving the ball away in the midfield with a minute to go when we need to put it in the box. That just sums it up really, and it's disappointing. But no, I thought second half we did have a go. I thought we did. But when you're chasing the game, you're always vulnerable to counter-attacks, and that's what happened. And fair play to Kings Langley, they managed the game better than us.
So they needed the win, didn't they? Whereas kind of we didn't. Second half, as you said, it improved, and Joe White on his return was back on the score sheet. Yeah,
he was. Yeah, he took a bit of a knock though, to be fair. So we need to just monitor that. But I thought him, Kieran Forbes, and possibly Ricardo were only three that could come out of any credit out of the game. To be honest, it wasn't good enough. But you know what you're going to get from Joe. He's in the box and he scored. And listen, 4-2 looks a little bit flattering in the end. We've had two great chances at the end with Hendon across the face of the goal and Corks his free kick. But at the end of the day, we've been beat. We've been beat by the better side overall, because they're better than us in the first half and stages of the second half, and that's kind of where we are. Look, we just spoke off camera, and at 2, when we needed to beat Beaconsfield, and Beaconsfield didn't have to win, you see what happened. We played Dorchester, we played Farnborough, and we played Kings Langley. All three of them need to win, we don't. But I've got a different mindset to that. I put everything into every single game, and I think the players should, and maybe they've not done that today. And they were fantastic Saturday, fantastic, but we still got beat. Today we weren't as good, and we still got beat. So it kind of sums our season up.
So we've got a big game at the club. It's the 1972 reunion, 50th anniversary reunion coming up. The result doesn't really matter, but we need to put on a show. And then tomorrow week we've got the cup final against Brentford. If they're not motivated now, are they going to be motivated for the last 2 games?
The result on Saturday matters. The result on Saturday matters to me, it matters to Cam, and it should matter to them players, because losing here, not losing here today, over the last 2 weeks again, it's not been good enough. It's inconsistent. I'm sick of playing well one week and poor the next. And I've just told them there, we're at home, we've got a lot going on at the football club, and I expect a performance. And if they want to play in the cup final side on Tuesday, I expect them to do something and play well and try and win the game of football. Because at the moment, I'm sick and tired of getting beat. Playing well, not playing well, we're still getting beat. So we're not good enough. And I expect on Saturday to see a better performance, a better team, and a group of players that are ready for a cup final on Tuesday night. Because I've said it on camera before, if we're not careful next Tuesday night, we're going to get proper folded. So I've watched them twice, Cam's watched them once. They're a very, very, very good side, and we have to be a lot better than we are at the moment, consistency wise. Very harsh going on a rant, because we've got so many people missing. We keep going on about it, but that group of players in there, I look at them man for man, they're still good players. So there's a consistency problem, there's a holiday mode problem, and it needs to change for Saturday, because I'm not going to accept another poor performance.